Hello, film fans. Welcome to All the Film Things. I'm your host, Elizabeth. Thank you for listening. If you're enjoying this podcast, leave a review or a rating. Also, check out the All the Film Things Instagram for updates and more film things. Today's episode is very special because we are talking about a great year in cinema. Some even say the best year in cinema, 1999. Why are we talking about 1999 in film, you ask? Well, because the day this episode is released, I will be 25. Before I start processing that, I want to introduce my guest today. For this episode, I knew I had to have a very special guest, and I couldn't be more thrilled to welcome my favorite person to talk film with, one of my good friends, lover of movies, Taylor Donaldson. Taylor, thank you so much for joining me today.
Of course.
Let's see, I feel like you need a proper introduction. This is a big deal. There you go.
Really not expecting that. When you said proper introduction, I was like, what could she do? And then you did that. Unexpected.
I thought it'd wake you up a little bit more.
Yeah, it definitely did.
I will say that was louder than I expected it to be. I guess I need to turn that down a little bit. But I am so happy to have you back on. This is your fourth time on the show, but the first time on the wide release. And I can't believe it's been just over a year since we last recorded an episode together.
It's my fourth time?
Fourth time.
Oh, I don't know why I always thought this was my second time.
Well, let's see. We did non-linear narrative films. We did...
Studio Ghibli.
Studio Ghibli, yes. That one should come out at some point. That was a good one. Studio Ghibli, and... what's the third one?
I think this might be our third one.
No, in my records, I have you as 4. This is your 4th time. So, we're missing one.
I can't argue with the record.
I know. I wish I had that saved. I'm shocked I didn't write that down. But 4th time, I'm sure it'll come to me. So, what do you think of 1999 in cinema overall? Do you see it as a good year, a bad year?
I think it was a year of experimental's not the right word, but there were some films that I guess weren't typical. There's a lot of films that I'm sure we'll be talking about where it's I don't know, either it wasn't really done before or you don't see them often. So I think it was an eclectic year of film. I'll say that, eclectic.
That's a very good word to describe 1999. To back up what you just said, I found some quotes. Jeff Gordonier, hope I'm saying his name correctly, from Entertainment Weekly, wrote an article about 1999, the year that changed movies. So, to quote him, he wrote, "The year when all the old, boring rules of cinema started to crumble. The year when the whole concept of, quote, making a movie got turned on its head." And it really was a great, very eclectic year for film, a lot of unique films. Some even liken it to 1939, and some say that is the best year for cinema. Alexander Payne, the director of Election, was quoted to say that in that same article. And a lot of the directors that started out around that time are some of the biggest directors today, like Christopher Nolan, my favorite, Paul Thomas Anderson, Sofia Coppola, Wes Anderson. Also, to quote something else, from a short conversation I listened to for NPR called Why 1999 Was Such a Big Year for Movies, Scott Detrow from NPR is quoted to say, "In 1999, old masters like Martin Scorsese and Stanley Kubrick were still putting out provocative work, while new masters like David Fincher and Paul Thomas Anderson were pushing the boundaries of narrative and cinematic form. And, of course, 1999 was also the year that Star Wars returned to the big screen."
I didn't even realize that the first of the prequels came out in 99. That didn't come up when I was searching up movies, so I didn't realize. I think it was Phantom Menace.
Yeah, Phantom Menace.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that was 99.
So for this episode, I polled all the wide-released guests, all 20 of them who've so far been on this wide release, and I'll say it now, I am shocked no one picked that Star Wars movie.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, not many people are fans of the prequels.
Oh, really? I thought they were some of the best of Star Wars.
A lot of people would disagree.
Interesting.
I mean, obviously some people like them. Like, I'm not saying that everybody hates them. Like, I don't care. You know me. I'm not.
Yeah, you're very neutral.
Freaky, so I am very neutral. So, yeah.
So, of the directors that were starting out around this time, who are some of your favorites?
Oh, geez. I mean, I feel like, you know me. I'm not like a director groupie. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I never look at a director or find out about a director and then go and watch their entire filmography. Like, that's not really what I tend to do. So I don't even know if I have a good enough answer for you.
Okay.
I'm trying to look through some of the movies from '99. Starting out, I don't know. Who would you say for you?
Do you want to take a wild guess?
Oh, that was a stupid question. That was really stupid. Yeah, obviously we know.
Obviously, Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, that was really dumb. Who would you consider to have started out in '99 besides Nolan?
Well, Sofia Coppola, her directorial debut was The Virgin Suicides.
Yeah.
Paul Thomas
True.
Anderson came out with Magnolia, but that was, I think, maybe his third film. I'm trying to think. Hard Eight, and then Boogie Nights. Yeah, maybe Magnolia was his third film, but that's the only PTA film I haven't seen. Have you seen it?
Oh, geez. I've seen parts of it, and I fell asleep.
Okay.
I'm the worst. A lot of people do like it, though.
People keep telling me it's the best of his work.
Interesting. I mean, I'm not a Tom Cruise fan. You know me, and he's in that movie, so.
Ooh, is that a hot take?
I don't know. You've been known this. It's the Toms. I have a problem with the Toms.
With the Toms?
With the Toms, Tom Hanks, Tom Cruise,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, Tom Hanks, I'm with you on that one. But you like Tom Felton.
Yeah, but that's like, you know, he's not like major movie star status, you know.
He's not a major Tom.
Yeah, exactly.
Who would you say were your favorite stars of this time?
Ooh, I mean, I think obviously Reese Witherspoon kind of carried. She
I'm
was
shocked.
in both.
Sorry,
Why
I was
are
just
you shocked?
I guess I'm shocked that Reese Witherspoon was the first person you go to.
Well, I mean, she was in two movies that year: Cruel Intentions and Election. What's the third one?
Best Laid Plans.
Best what?
Best Laid Plans. I saw it years ago. Honestly, I didn't like it, but I hardly remember it. Maybe I'll like it now, but 3.
Never even heard of that. But, I mean, yeah, she was in, you say, 3 movies, and 2 of them at least. I don't know the third one, but Cruel Intentions and Election were pretty big. So, I mean, I think she kind of carried. You could argue that it was I don't like Tom Cruise, but you could argue it was a good year for him because he was in both Magnolia and Eyes Wide Shut, you know?
Yeah.
So it just kind of depends on who you're looking at. But, I mean, the only consistent person I can think of would probably be Reese Witherspoon.
And you'd say
what about you?
Around this time, I guess Angelina Jolie is one of my favorites. A lot of my favorites do come from the 90s. Like, I mean, it's a shame because Leonardo does not have a film from 1999, so we can't talk about any Leonardo films, unfortunately, even though he was major at this time, still is. Charlize Theron was starting out right around this time.
What movie was she in '99?
The Cider House Rules.
Oh, what did you just say?
The Cider House Rules.
Yeah, I never heard of that.
It's pretty good. It was a big Oscar movie, apparently. Tobey Maguire, Michael Caine, Charlize Theron. I feel like there's someone missing. Yeah, it was good. I've seen it twice, I'd say. So yeah, Charlize was starting out. Heath Ledger was starting out, 1999, when he broke through with 10 Things I Hate About You. Very significant.
Was that his first role?
No, that was his breakout in 1999. He has, I believe, 2 films from 1999. I'll mention the other one because it's kind of a hidden gem. But yeah, this is the year that he broke through Hollywood and stole the hearts of so many.
Another one is that kind of broke out is Kirsten Dunst. She was in both Virgin Suicide and Drop Dead Gorgeous. And I feel like, I mean, she was already known beforehand, but I don't know, she was leads in both of those.
You didn't see her and Michelle Williams in Dick?
No, I'd never heard of that.
It's a comedy. It's pretty funny. It's been years since I watched it, but it's the two of them kind of this reimagining of the Watergate scandal, and they're like into the White House. Something about maybe a dog, maybe they're dog sitting or something.
It's weird because I feel like when I was looking up movies of 1999, like trying to find a list, every list was different. There wasn't a simple list that just listed every movie that came out that year. I feel like I've had to look at 10 different lists and there's still random ones each time. So, I mean, you mentioned these movies, I'm like, oh, like, it didn't even show up when I looked, you know?
Mm-hmm. I mean, there were so many good ones. For you to even say that Star Wars didn't even pop up, that's a pretty significant film to not immediately show up.
Yeah.
Speaking of another actress who had 3 films in 1999, Angelina Jolie, she had Pushing Tin, The Bone Collector, and Girl Interrupted. We will definitely be talking about because that is... I'm very curious your thoughts on that one.
Yeah, that's the only one I know of that you listed out of hers.
The Bone Collector is a pretty... I'm going to say it's scary, but you're going to be like, ugh, seriously, Elizabeth? It's not. It's her and Denzel. It wasn't a bad movie. It's just there was a scary situation in the beginning that I'm fine not watching again.
Yeah.
So when we planned this episode, I said I'm going to be asking you your top 5 favorite films of 1999. So
yeah.
Was it easy to pick your top 5?
Yeah, I mean, there are no particular order because you know me, I can't do the whole my first favorite, second favorite thing. I've never been able to narrow it down like that. But I'd say I came out with I wasn't too hard, I don't think, to kind of narrow it down. What about you? Is it hard for you?
It was pretty hard because there's some that I would love to mention on this top 5, but there's just not enough room. My list is kind of complicated. I didn't say an honorable mention, but I'd say my first 2 picks are locked in, solid. 3, 4, and 5, they could go around. It's tough. And my honorable mention could make it onto the top 5, but some of them I would have really benefited from a rewatch to help me cement my top 5.
When will we discuss the top 5?
Right now.
Okay.
All right, so what is your top 5 favorite films of 1999? I would suggest I'd guess, but I have no idea what you're going to say.
Yeah. I would say, okay. Well, I guess now that I think about it, I don't know. I feel like if you asked me every day, it would change a little bit, but
sure.
Today, right now, no particular order, but I've selected 5. I'll say Girl Interrupted, Virgin Suicides, Drop Dead Gorgeous, Cruel Intentions, and Stuart Little.
What?
What? Stuart Little came out in 99.
That was not on any of the list. I didn't know Stuart Little was a 1999 film.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right. That's a good list.
Okay. What's yours?
Well, okay, yeah, all right. I'll read my list. I'm still processing Stuart Little, but all right. So my honorable mention, which truly could be in the top 5. I wish I was able to rewatch some of these, but honorable mention, Girl Interrupted, amazing film, ensemble cast. Angelina Jolie stole the film. Winona Ryder was the lead, and just a great film. Number 5, Eyes Wide Shut. Kubrick's last film, And every time I am left with this eerie feeling, I do not understand the film, but the feeling always stays with me. Number 4. Here's where things get tricky. I put Following, which is Christopher Nolan's first film, but sometimes it's regarded as 1998, sometimes it's regarded as 1999. Since Criterion lists it as 1999, I'm going to take this opportunity and include it because it is a Nolan film. If that doesn't count, my other film at number 4 is All About My Mother, Spanish film. Beautiful
Pedro
film. He's actually coming out with a new film that I'm excited for with Julianne Moore, Tilda Swinton. His first English language film, I believe. Number 3, Fight Club. Number 2, I think you know what my top 2 are, right?
I know one of them.
You don't know the other one?
I don't know. Maybe?
You know it.
Okay, I'll guess. I obviously know 10 Things is up there.
Actually, the Blair Witch Project.
That could be further from the truth.
Yeah, of course, 10 Things I Hate About You.
Okay. Number 1 then? Okay. Is it a movie I know?
We just talked about it the other day. Maybe it was yesterday.
Oh, geez. Oh, The Matrix.
Of course, The Matrix. Did you watch this film yesterday?
No, I was rewatching the ones that you said you had watched so that I'd have a fresher take. So I rewatched Mansfield Park, Talented Mr. Ripley, because I thought you liked that one. I'm actually surprised that one's not in your top 5.
Really?
And what's the other one I rewatched? Oh, Virgin Suicides. And then I had just rewatched Girl Interrupted a couple weeks ago.
Oh, lucky. So yeah, I rewatched The Talented Mr. Ripley yesterday too. I'm surprised you thought I put it on my top 5 though.
Because I feel like I've heard you talk about it a lot.
I don't remember. I've only seen it once before.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe because I also watched Purple Noon with Alain Delon. Rest in peace, Alain Delon, who just passed away. And Purple Noon is also kind of the same as The Talented Mr. Ripley. It's based on the same book, I believe. Very similar films. I'd probably say The Talented Mr. Ripley is better, but I think it's more detailed, it's more thought out. It's a longer film as well. But it's tough to watch how the guys treat Gwyneth Paltrow's character. Right?
I can see how you would feel that way, yeah.
Well, yeah, they're just dismissing her by the end of the film, and she's like, I know it was you, I know you did it. And they all just, there was even a quote. What was the quote that I wrote down? I don't know if I'm directly quoting, but there was a line that said, there's female intuition, and then there are facts.
Yeah, Mr. Greenleaf said that.
Mm-hmm. What a stand-up guy. There's a lot of foreshadowing in the beginning, which, I mean, the first time I watched it, I really enjoyed it, but I don't know, maybe there's too much foreshadowing, I guess. What did you think?
Part?
Just throughout before Jude Law was killed off.
Yeah, but like what examples of foreshadowing do you feel that there was?
Like with the handwriting, the letters, there was all these little hints that Matt Damon's character took in that he used later on, which, now that I'm thinking about it, it does twist it in a way which makes it better for the second half of the film. But I don't know, I just felt like there was a lot of foreshadowing, a lot of examples through writing, well, through dialogue. But I wouldn't say it made me enjoy the film less. Like, I had forgotten how great of a film it was until I was watching it again.
Yeah, I mean, there's at one point where he's literally talking to Jude Law's character and he tells him he's great at impersonating people. Like, pretty straightforward.
Yeah, a lot of the clues were there ahead of time, but they just didn't, I guess, see it. But I lost my train of thought. Well, I do want to say that I love when Matt Damon has like a villainous role, more of an antagonist, and this is the biggest example of that, the most major example of that, I'd say, because it's more of a leading role, and in future films where he's the antagonist. It's in Interstellar, where he comes up maybe hour and a half into the film, has a very short screen time. Of course, he's known as the good guy, the hero, but he's really good at these villainous roles, and he picks them very, very well.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like his character in Talented Mr. Ripley. Like, I don't see him as a
Wait, what? You don't see him as a villain?
No, because, like, I root for him.
Why, Taylor?
I'm like, eat the rich, you know?
Use all that money. Get yourself a nice place.
Literally. I'm like, you know, kill off these dumb idiots.
I mean, Jude Law had some slants towards him that were so subtle. And then there were some moments where they got a little bit louder, which made you feel bad and almost vindicated Damon's character as Ripley. But I don't know if I'd go all the way and say I'm rooting for the guy.
Well, you know.
I know this is part of your unpopular opinions that there is an audience for. You'll get 1 like on Letterboxd if you write that out.
Yeah, I have a plethora of unpopular opinions.
That's why you're a great guest, because you always stun me with something. I've already been stumped with this Stuart Little. So, okay.
Have you seen it?
I'm sure.
Great.
I'm sure I have as a kid, but I haven't watched it since I've grown up a little bit.
It's like ingrained in my brain. I watched it so much growing up.
Do you still watch it today?
I mean, no, I don't really rewatch stuff as an adult, but I mean, he's literally a mouse who drives a little red convertible. Like, you can't tell me that's the dream.
Wait, are you saying you wish you were Stuart Little?
I mean, well, not exactly, because Snowball does try to, like, kill him at every second. Snowball's their cat.
Right.
He does get trapped in the washing machine, which actually used to give me such bad anxiety every time that scene would come on. Because you're like, dude, he's gonna drown. But, you know, he perseveres. He's good. But honestly,
Stuart Little.
Gina Davis is just iconic. I mean, she loves that little mouse, you know?
Wait, who? Someone Davis? Was it Gina Davis?
Yeah, Gina Davis.
Oh, gosh. She's in Stuart Little.
Yeah, and the dad is, what's the dad's name? Hugh Laurie.
Ah, he's big over in the UK.
Yeah. You have to look up this scene. It is like, it's honestly kind of intense for a children's film, because it's literally, he's trapped in the washing machine. It's this little mouse, and he's like drowning. He's literally dying. Like, can't breathe. The water's slowly rising. Like, I think that's pretty justifiable for being stressful.
Well, yeah, I don't want to be stuck in a washing machine.
Yeah, and I mean, especially, like, he's the main character. Like, he's just going to die? You know what I mean? Like, you're stressed out.
But is there no point where you root for the cat?
Well, I understand. I mean, the cat is a cute cat. Like,
oh my God.
Really pretty, like, gray and fluffy white cat.
Adorable.
And there's times you could root for her or him. I don't know. Snowball might be, what do they call it, gender neutral, who knows?
Sure.
But there's times where, like, you can't blame the cat. I mean, it's literally a mouse. You know,
Yeah.
That's their natural inclination, is to attack and eat this mouse. If anything, I feel bad for the poor kids in the orphanage, because Stuart Little is a literal mouse, and he gets picked over all the actual children. Kind of fucked
Wow.
up, if you ask me. Like, if I was in there, I might as well just take myself out. I'd literally be like, they literally chose a mouse before me. Like, that's sad. Like, that. Oh my gosh, that'd be my 13th reason. Like, so quick.
Oh my God. All right, Stuart Little, it's nice to remember this childhood film. You would think I'd remember the washing machine scene.
Yeah, maybe it was so traumatic for you that you blocked it out.
That is a possibility. What are the other ones you said? So you said The Virgin Suicides. I think you've said before that you've liked this one.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in years. That was one I really hoped to rewatch because the first time I saw it, and the only time I saw it, I was just like, it's a good film, but I feel like I'd appreciate it more now.
Yeah, it just, it says so much with saying nothing. It's like, I knew I was going to have a problem talking about this film because I'm not good at putting shit into words and like making it make sense. But like,
You've never heard me talk before about anything?
you act like you're like incoherent, but you're not. I mean, like you said,
The
you have
word
7
jumbles I
pages
do? Are you kidding?
I'm telling you, Elizabeth, you've got your 7 pages of notes. Like, your thoughts are well crafted. You know, I'm always speaking out of my ass.
No,
But
you're not.
I am, though.
Give yourself more credit. You're very articulate.
But the movie, it's so good. And like, you know, the thing is I hate to be this person that's like, men don't get it. Like, I hate to be that fucking person. But it's so true. They just don't. I remember I actually kind of got into a little argument with someone in one of my classes once.
Mm-hmm. A guy?
Yeah, of course, naturally.
Of course.
And they were talking about the Coppolas, and they were like, I was just like, me and this other girl were obviously Virgin Suicides is just superior to anything the Coppolas have made, which obviously could be considered a hot take, whatever. I don't give a shit.
Oh, the Godfather community is coming after you now.
I know, but he was a part of that community. So he was like, over the Godfather? I was like, yeah. I was like, have you even seen the Virgin Suicides? And he's like, yeah, and it just like really wasn't anything. I was like, yeah, because you're a man, you dipshit. But anyway, it's like, let me tell you why it's far superior.
Please.
So, I'm an Italian American. You know, I understand the joy of watching your community portrayed. Obviously, I'm not going to argue that The Godfather is a bad movie. It's not. It's very entertaining, especially when so many, you know, literally every Italian American family can relate to kind of what's going on. And it gives you a sense of community and a sense of family. And it's also intriguing because, you know, mafia, which everybody's always interested in, but also there's so much drama, et cetera, et cetera. And you've got these great actors and whatnot. So it's a great movie, but I don't think it says much the way that Virgin Suicide says things. You know, like, I feel like The Godfather, it's a captivating movie, but the Virgin Suicide, it just says a lot. And that's like the difference for me, I feel like. I don't know if that makes any fucking sense, but...
That makes sense, but it's been a while since I watched it, so can you remind me a little bit of what the film says?
So, it's one of the first, not the first line, but in the first few minutes of the film, Cecilia, spoiler alert, the first to kill herself, she literally tells the doctor, the male doctor, after her first suicide attempt, he's like, you're only 13. You don't even know how bad the world is. And she says to him, and I quote, obviously, doctor, you've never been a 13-year-old girl. Boom. That's literally just, oh my God. Like, so fucking true. Like, so true. But then it's so interesting because it's narrated by a guy. All the perspectives are from a guy. The author's a guy. And that's the point. The author wanted it to be this way. And it's interesting because it's like all these guys and these men treat the girls as if they're this spectacle. And it's a very interesting take on how the world views women, especially young women. For example, Trip Fontaine, he's one of the main guys. He talks about how Lux is the love of his life. He's never looked at anybody like the way he looks at her before, all this stuff. And then the second he gets to sleep with her, he like ditches her. And he even says in his interview as an adult, he's like, yeah, something on that football field just changed. And it's like, yeah, because you used her. It's like all that women are good for. It's this allure. It's what they don't know about you. He hasn't had you yet. You know, all the girls were throwing themselves at him. She's the only one that didn't. And then once he took what he wanted, maybe he didn't realize that's all he wanted, but it is. And he talks about it, you know, he's clearly in like a rehab situation and in his post-high school life interview, because you can hear based on the background noise that he's in some sort of institution. And it's like he's talking in this interview as if she was the love of his life, as if he's never experienced anything like that again. And it's like, no, what happened is you used her and you're talking about her as if she's this great thing because you're stuck in rehab, and the only time you get to talk to anybody else is when people come questioning about what happened to the Lisbon sisters. And that's just one example, but it's like even the neighborhood boys towards the end of the film, when they plan to quote unquote rescue the girls or whatever, they're so excited. They've, what we can see from their point of view, put in all this effort, have the car get ready to escape, all these different things. And then the second that shit kind of hits the fan or gets real, they don't give a fuck. I think it's Bonnie who hung herself. They see her body and they just run out of the house. They literally trample over Mary's legs, who had just killed herself in the kitchen. Like, they just trample over her legs as if it's nothing. And it's like they were obsessing over these girls for like forever. All they did was talk about these girls. Every time they hung out, all they talk about are these girls. They had their stupid little telescope. They would spy on these girls. And then the second that, like, literally shit hit the fan, and something that became real, these dead bodies of these girls, what did? They just sprinted out of the house. They didn't alert the parents that we know of. They didn't check on the other sisters. They did nothing. And if anything, they never went back to the car to check on Lux, who obviously had ended up killing herself in the car. It's insane because it's like, it's this warped idea of women, of how everybody acts on the outside, that women are so desirable and unattainable and all of these things. But in reality, it's not real. Like I just said, once Trip Fontaine got into Lux's pants and experienced who Lux is as a person, he was done with her. The second those boys saw that these girls weren't just a pretty face that needed quote unquote help rescuing, that it was too intense for them, they left. And even the whole neighborhood afterwards, they throw a horrible party with the theme of asphyxiation. And one of the adults jumps or pretends to drown in the pool. And he's like, I'm a teenager. Life is so hard. You don't understand. Like, what the fuck? 5 girls killed themselves in your neighborhood. And you don't even stop to wonder why that might even be. You don't even have these conversations with your own kids. No, you're throwing a party and making fun of the situation. Even the stupid news reporter lady who is constantly bugging the poor family, she obviously, the second the camera turns on, she acts like she gives a fuck. But the second the camera turns off, or even before the cameras even run, she's like, move the truck. I need to get this angle of the girls. That's so fucked up. Again, these girls are treated as a spectacle. And it's so real for how being a woman, even a young girl, really is. And I think it makes so much sense because the doctor, he's like, you haven't even experienced the worst of the world. And I think that is such a misconception, because once a girl hits puberty, so much changes for them. Everybody around you changes. The way they treat you, the way they look at you, and you know it too. As a girl, you know it. And I think it honestly makes so much sense for the youngest to kill herself first. Cecilia was 13. And I think it's fair. I think it's totally fair. And I think it makes so much sense because it's like you see all of these things that other people miss. For example, she was always talking about the endangered animals list. She would always update her mother which animal of the day was put on the list. Same thing with the elm tree in their front yard. It was dying off and she was trying to find ways to save it instead of just cutting it down. And it's like, it was almost the perfect blend of she still has that innocence of wanting to save something, but yet she knows that the world is so fucked up that nobody cares. Nobody else cared about the dying tree. Nobody cares that all these animals are ending up on the endangered species list. And I think what really did it for her was at the party they had in the basement right before she kills herself, they were having this special needs kid sing for them. And you could argue that they did enjoy his presence, but you could also argue they were making fun of him. And I think she was hyper aware of the fact that, yeah, they were kind of using him for their entertainment the way that guys use women. And I think it's interesting because, again, none of that is explicitly said in the film at all, because, mind you, it's narrated by these curious neighborhood boys. So I don't know. I just think it's a very interesting take. And I mean, you could go even further. You could go down the parents' route of what was going on with the parents, because even that whole dynamic is insane. I would argue that the mother was so incredibly strict with her 5 girls because she, as a woman, knows what it's like. And I think she was trying to protect them from the outside world by being super strict. And yet that ended up killing them in itself. And I don't know, it's a very interesting commentary. And like I said, again, I say commentary, but it didn't even say anything explicit. This is just taking away from it. And I don't know, I just think it's a brilliant movie, and it depicts women and mental health in a way that not many other movies do. And I think it's very interesting that this came out the same year as Girl Interrupted, because I think those are the 2 best movies when it comes to women and mental health ever to exist, and they came out in the same year.
That's a great take.
Yeah.
I think you just elevated the Virgin suicides to another level, and that's what can be so powerful about film sometimes. Even with Barbie, you know, it's the ideas in the film that are presented that make you think even more, and it kind of elevates the film, and you just did that with the Virgin suicides. And gosh, the guys, I mean, they're not desirable to them anymore because they have no use for them anymore.
Yeah.
They're disposable to them. It's not them that make them special, clearly, because they're not going to help them, and they see them dead and they do nothing. I mean, it's not even just teens. You can even just say that because I think it's just guys in general. Sorry. But yeah, they're not useful, and actions speak louder than words. And clearly all the things that were being said were not true, because even with the reporter switching on and off whether she cared or not when she's on camera or what, that's another example, but the bigger example is with the guys. But I love how you transitioned to Girl Interrupted, because I didn't realize you hold it in such high regard, but I love that film so much. Wasn't Angelina's opening scene just extraordinary?
You'll have to remind me, what's the opening scene?
It takes a little while for her to come into the film, but her opening scene is, where's Jamie? Where's Jamie?
Yeah. I thought you meant, I didn't remember her opening the film, so that's why I was confused. I was like, I don't remember her being the opener. But yeah, no, I remember, because she's literally kind of going batshit at Winona's character.
Yeah. And Winona was the lead, as I said before, but Angelina stole that film. This is the film that made me an Angelina fan, because that first scene, I didn't even realize that was her. Did you feel blown away by her first scene as well? Like, this was like, whoa, this is another level of acting.
I mean, I feel like I don't look at acting the same way as you do. I feel like, because that's not something I notice, and I don't think that she necessarily stole Winona's thunder. I think she played the part she needed to play. Like,
interesting. Yeah, that's a good point.
I think each role was played the way it should have been. You know what I mean? Like, I think everyone did a great job in every single one of their roles. I think the character of Lisa is very loud and very intense, but I don't think that was necessarily based on performance. You know, I think that's the way that it was written and the way that the character is supposed to be.
I absolutely agree that that's how the character is, and that's how the character was written. But at first it was meant to be a big film for Winona, maybe Oscar acclaim, and it was Angelina instead who was getting the Oscar acclaim. So that's part of why I say she stole the film.
I'm surprised that there was that discourse, because Winona had been in so many things way before that I would have considered her in higher regards before this had even come out.
Well, I think this is a film that she personally was developing on her own with, I think, maybe one other person. And she had worked many years trying to build up this film and kind of be a big film for her. But it turns out Angelina was the one who... The film only earned, I believe, 1 Oscar nomination, and it was for Angelina, and she rightfully won.
Interesting. I would be curious to see what all was nominated.
Oh, I can tell you.
Oh, okay.
Now, this actually came up recently. I don't know how to say her last name. Chloe Sevigny? Something
like that.
Something like that, yeah. So the nominees were Angelina Jolie, Girl Interrupted, Toni Collette, The Sixth Sense, Catherine Keener, being John Malkovich, Samantha Morton, Sweet and Lowdown, and Chloe Sevigny, Boys Don't Cry. Do you think Angelina rightfully won?
She won that for that?
Yeah, Angelina did.
Oh, I don't know all the Oscar stuff the way you do.
Well, yeah, but you've also seen The Sixth Sense and Being John Malkovich. So from the ones you've seen, I don't know if you've seen Boys Don't Cry or Sweet and Lowdown.
I didn't even remember that Toni Collette was in The Sixth Sense.
Really?
So I literally only think of Haley Joel Osment and Bruce Willis. Like, sorry, not sorry.
Okay.
As for, well, yeah, Chloe deserved her nomination. Boys Don't Cry?
Boys Don't Cry.
It's a good movie. I haven't seen that one in a long time, though, but I do remember liking it. As for, what were the other ones? Oh, Being John Malkovich. I mean, I don't even remember the female performances in that movie because John's just great. I don't know. Were those the movies that were pretty much nominated all around? Like,
well, Boys Don't Cry definitely was. Okay. Yeah, let's talk about the Oscars. So the Best Picture nominees were American Beauty, The Cider House Rules, The Green Mile, The Insider, and The Sixth Sense. Does that surprise you at all?
2 out of the 5 I'd never heard of.
Which ones?
I think you know which ones.
The Insider
the 2 that
and The Green Mile?
And the other...
Wait, you have seen The Green Mile?
Yeah, I know Green Mile. The other one that you said.
The Cider House Rules?
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
Never heard of those 2, so I can't say much about that. American Beauty, I see why people like it. I'm just not a fan.
I do not like that film.
I don't know. I just felt like all of the fucking drama was so surface level. It just, it felt so kind of stupid.
Yeah. And cringy.
Yeah, I'd say, yeah, like, everybody's like, Spacey did amazing. I'm like, he was being a whiny little bitch. Like,
can you believe he won Best Actor for that?
Yeah, that's weird. I mean, I don't even know who he's up against though. So, but Sixth Sense, it is one of the better ones of M. Night Shyamalan. But I am still kind of shocked, I guess, that it was nominated. I mean, it was really big at the time, I guess. Green Mile, yeah. Even though I'm not a Tom Hanks person, yeah, that's an easy nomination.
I've heard it's intense.
Yeah, it is intense. Very emotional. Yeah.
For Kevin Spacey, he was nominated against Russell Crowe, The Insider, Richard Farnsworth, The Straight Story, Sean Penn, Sweet and Lowdown, Denzel Washington, The Hurricane.
What the fuck? John Malkovich wasn't even nominated?
Well, would he be a supporting actor?
I don't know. I mean, the movie is literally called John Malkovich.
Yeah, but John Cusack technically would be the lead, right?
I guess.
But you do gotta hand it to John Malkovich. All those Malkoviches in that one scene.
I know. I love it.
No one has been able to do that since.
Yeah, I feel like he's also the only actor that I give a shit that has done something like that. Like, what's the movie that everybody fucking loves where the guy played like 3+ characters? It's an older movie. You would know it.
3 characters?
Dr. Strangelove.
Oh.
I did not give a fuck that the guy played like 3 characters in Dr. Strangelove or whatever. Like, I didn't care. I didn't think it was impressive. But seeing him being John Malkovich, I was like, that's just great. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that was more impressive, I'd say, being John Malkovich. But you and I also, we're both like, about Dr. Strangelove.
I thought you liked it.
No, I mean, not my favorite Kubrick film. I didn't have that moment. What?
It's a Kubrick film?
Oh, yeah. 1964, Stanley Kubrick.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah. I much prefer, shockingly, The Shining.
Yeah, I mean, The Shining is a classic.
It is a classic horror film, wouldn't you agree?
I know most people would agree. It's not scary.
It is scary.
I don't know. It's also, I feel like, hard to scare me.
But for Best Actress, Hilary Swank won for Boys Don't Cry, beating out Annette Bening for American Beauty, Janet McTeer for Tumbleweeds, Julianne Moore, The End of the Affair, and Meryl Streep, Music of the Heart. Now,
interesting. I had never heard of the majority of those.
Yeah, the fact that I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but Music of the Heart I've never heard of, but of course Meryl Streep was nominated.
Yeah.
I love Annette Bening, which is the only hard part about me criticizing American Beauty, is because she's in it. But I don't know why she's in it. It's a very uncomfortable film.
She's the mom, right?
Yeah, she's the mom.
Yeah.
Love Annette Bening. Actually, for the 2000s Oscars, of course celebrating 1999 films, her husband, the incredible Warren Beatty, won the Irving G. Thalberg Memorial Award. Best Supporting Actor, Michael Caine got it for The Cider House Rules, which I'm sure is a hot take. Tom Cruise was up for Magnolia, Michael Clark Duncan, The Green Mile, Jude Law, The Talented Mr. Ripley, and Haley Joel Osment for The Sixth Sense.
Jude Law was nominated?
He was. Yeah, he was nominated. Of the three of them, I mean, I know Gwyneth Paltrow won the year before for Shakespeare in Love, but if I remember correctly, which I don't really remember Shakespeare in Love very well, I thought she was even better in The Talented Mr. Ripley.
I just laugh at her.
Oh my god. Why?
Guys, I don't know. It's just funny.
I'm sure many people would say Tom Cruise should have won because everyone praises his performance in Magnolia. Do you feel like Haley Joel Osment should have won?
He did a great job for a child actor and for what the role needed, but based on who he was up against, I don't think he necessarily should have won.
Okay. I mean, Michael Caine should have an Oscar. I'm just kind of surprised it's for that role. For Best Adapted Screenplay, The Cider House Rules won over Election, The Green Mile, The Insider, and The Talented Mr. Ripley. Best Original Screenplay, American Beauty won over Being John Malkovich, Magnolia... What?
I said, oh, Jesus.
I know, that... Just reading those names, that's incorrect. Magnolia, The Sixth Sense, Topsy Turvy were also nominated. Being John Malkovich should have won there.
Let's get back to the movies. I'm done with the Oscars.
You're done with the Oscars, okay. Putting away my Oscar sheet. Alright, so, as I mentioned, since this is a special episode, not only did I want you to be here, but I wanted to include the past wide release guests, since I am grateful for them all coming on the show to talk film with me. And to those who really help spread the word about the show, I am especially grateful to all of you. For the first time, I polled all 20 wide release guests to learn what each of their favorite films from 1999 were. So, I will go through the list of their favorites. Some said just 1, several gave 3, and some gave up to 6. And if I don't mention your name personally, please do not take offense. I apologize in advance. You will be included in the special thanks at the end. So, would you like to guess the most popular film amongst the All the Film Things guest community?
I don't know.
There was a tiebreaker with the very last vote last night.
What is the demographic of the people?
Demographic? Like guys, girls?
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably more guys. I always tell myself I wish there were more girls on the show, but I don't think that's a good tell for the number one pick.
Interesting. I genuinely have no idea.
Okay.
If you were to ask my cohort, I would say this is one that neither of us have seen. Mm-hmm. Everybody seemed to really like Office Space.
That's one of the films Daniel picked.
Yeah, I've just never seen it.
It's said to be good. When I especially became a Jennifer Aniston fan, I had searched for that and wanted to watch it, but at some point I will. Seems like a good one. But no, that is not the number one pick. You have no idea? Well, the most popular film amongst the All the Film Things guest community is 10 Things I Hate About You.
Wow. Did they give, like, a reason?
Well, I just asked them what your favorite 1999 in film pick is. Several of them who chose 10 Things I Hate About You just picked one film, and that's 10 Things. So I will shout out those who picked 10 Things I Hate About You. You have great taste in film. Actually, 2 more of my close friends picked it. Caitlin, guest of the Easy Rider episode, one of my good friends. Catherine Jakeway, one of my other good friends. They both unanimously picked 10 Things. Lena Smith, and with the last vote, Joshua Smith came in and made 10 Things the winner of the most popular film of all the Film Things community.
Do I know Joshua Smith?
You know, I think you may have in college when you were frenemies.
Oh, his last name is Smith? I was being genuinely serious.
Oh, I thought you were joking, Taylor.
I did not know his last name was Smith.
Joshua Smith, yes. That's him, the guest of the It's a Wonderful Life episode. And I was shocked that he picked that.
What was Sammy's favorite?
Fight Club.
No, that tracks.
Of course, it's, you know, I should have known that. That was his only pick.
Wait, Fight Club wasn't nominated for anything, was it?
Nope, because it was not appreciated at the time.
Why?
It was, well, okay. So it's been a while since I read through the story, but people did not like it. It was, I mean, the dialogue is very bold. It truly pulls no punches. Some people walked out of the first screening with some lines that, I think Helena Bonham Carter said a line about her character having sex in middle school, I think. And people were walking out, but Brad Pitt and Edward Norton were just laughing this whole screening. But yeah, that is a film that over time became beloved and a hit.
That's
it was
so weird. People are
right?
such pansies.
Yeah, they definitely can be. Especially, I mean, the film is really, I could see why people would get mad at the time, but...
It's the 90s. They need to stop acting like the 1300s or some shit.
Yeah. They could relax a little bit. I mean, Fincher's style is very bold in itself. I feel like I've said bold like 5 times in like 2 minutes. But actually, quick question, Fight Club or Seven?
What do you think I'm gonna say? I'm curious.
I feel like you might say Fight Club, and I have a comment to retort to that if you do say Fight Club.
I am gonna say Fight Club.
Congratulations, Taylor. You are a film bro.
I don't like Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I really did like Seven a lot, but I really do love Helena Bonham Carter, so
she's an icon.
I just feel like I gotta give her that, you know.
Her character is so iconic in that first, no, I don't think it was her first shot, but the slow motion of her smoking, oh, what a legend.
Yeah, she's great. I mean, like, they're both really good. I'm not saying at all that Seven is bad. Seven's really good. I don't know, Fight Club has some, I guess, more complex thoughts behind it, in my opinion.
Interesting.
So, I love David Fincher, though. And
yeah,
I'm not going to go on a tangent, but...
Fincher's one of the best, especially in American films, American cinema.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, I'll just go through the list of the films that the community have picked, and if you have something to say about it, just go right ahead and say it, okay?
Am I allowed to be a bitch about it or no?
Of course you can be a bitch about it.
Okay.
It wouldn't be natural, right?
Yeah.
We need your comments. These are great.
Yeah.
All right, so of course, 10 Things I Hate About You.
It's good. I mean, I don't have much to say about it. It's good. And I think everybody knows it.
Everyone does seem to know it, and it seems to grow in popularity over the years as one of the best rom-coms of all time. But you've said before that you don't see 10 Things as a rom-com. So what do you see it as?
More of like I don't know. It's not that it doesn't fall into that category. When I think rom-com, I think of really cheesy, stupid movies. You know what I mean?
Like She's All That?
Yeah, and I just don't think that that's what 10 Things I Hate About You is, you know?
Yeah, it's a genuinely great film. But She's All That, I just watched that over the weekend. I didn't realize there were some similarities with 10 Things, and it is like a cheaper version of 10 Things
What
I
would
Hate
you
About You.
say is similar about it?
Well, the whole plotting of it all, and prom being like the final destination, you know, and there's a bet. Like in She's All That, it's like, I bet you can't make any girl prom queen. So they chose this girl she's an art kid. I wouldn't call her a nerd, but I guess they kind of called her a nerd. But they turned her into a prom queen. There was a bet on it, two guys, similarly to the pretty boy of, he's not really the pretty boy of 10 Things, that's actually Heath Ledger, but the one who's after Bianca, he makes a bet with his friends saying like, oh, I bet I can, by prom, she won't be a virgin anymore. So there's that plotting, and there's all this complex situation behind what the lead of the film is unaware of, similarly to Kat, where she doesn't realize that Patrick Verona is only with her because he's being paid to be with her in order for Bianca to go out with, I can't believe I'm forgetting his name, but it's a complex...
Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
No, he's the one who does end up getting her, and he's the one who genuinely wants her, but in a more of a sweeter way. This guy, the one who has like a no spray ad in the morning, you know, that guy that gets punched by Bianca.
Oh, yeah, I don't know his name.
I literally just watched this. How do I not know his name? To continue the list after 10 Things, American Beauty.
Yeah, I mean, I think we both already said that we think it's kind of cringy.
Yes, very cringy. Although Helena did pick this as one of her favorite films of the year, she does have a clear favorite, which is Girl Interrupted. And she is the only one who picked Girl Interrupted.
That's shocking.
I know. American Pie.
Oh, jeez. I don't like those movies.
Cole picked it.
Naturally.
Yeah, and he says that I have bad taste in film.
I mean, it is what it is. It's a bro comedy, and if a bro likes it, then it makes sense.
He is very much a bro, isn't he? I haven't seen it. I have it on DVD. I just haven't watched it. Any Given Sunday?
I've never heard of that.
Cameron Diaz is in it. I think Al Pacino's in it. Cole also picked that one as well. Next would be Being John Malkovich, which, did we talk enough about
movie.
that?
Yeah, it's a great movie. That's all I got to say about it.
Great film, unique film, very innovative. That one is the one that I was thinking of, like, oh, this should have been on my list if I had an extra space. But
Yeah. It's honestly like one of the movies why I say that 99 was so eclectic, you know? Very
exactly.
different.
Yeah. That's one of the most forefront of 1999 films. Besieged.
Who?
That's one of Max Alvarez's picks. He's a film historian.
What is it called?
Besieged.
Besieged?
I think I'm saying it right. It's Besieged.
Oh, yeah, Besieged. I've never heard of it.
Never heard of it either, but I figured Max Alvarez would come up with some true cinephile ones. I can't believe I'm following that with Big Daddy.
What is that?
I guess it's an Adam Sandler film.
Oh, is that with Cole Sprouse or whatever?
Oh, actually, I think he was in that as a little kid.
I mean, I've seen it. I don't really remember it though, but I mean, it's again, it's a stupid Adam Sandler movie. So.
Right. Yeah. The Blair Witch Project.
Great movie.
Did it terrify you?
I mean, I wouldn't say terrified, but yeah, it's a horror movie, and it's pretty innovative. It was, you know, found footage, like very new for what horror was.
Oh yeah, it was the next of the horror films that had an impact on a generation. You had Psycho, Jaws, and now The Blair Witch Project.
People consider Jaws a horror movie?
I believe so, yes.
Oh, jeez.
It's the blockbuster that killed New Hollywood.
Like, the thing is, I love Jaws. Like, don't get me wrong. I love Jaws. I rewatched the first 3, like, over and over again. I just don't consider it horror, though.
Okay. Max McBride picked that one. The Bone Collector.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
As I
but
said.
You like that one, right?
I mean, I could do without watching that first scene again.
Yeah.
It's like a crime police officer kind of thriller movie.
Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't seen it because stuff is normally up my alley.
I'd be curious your thoughts on it if you watch it. Eyes Wide Shut?
Yeah, like you said earlier, like it's an eerie movie. I think it's very cool because it brings a lot of conspiracy around it, and conspiracy around Kubrick's death and the timing of things, and very interesting and very intricate.
Christina Santiago picked that. She's a fun podcast collaborator. Fight Club?
Yeah, I think we talked about Fight Club. Good movie.
Great film. Galaxy Quest?
That was 99?
Apparently.
Great movie.
Really?
Yeah. Galaxy Quest, it's the one I'm thinking of, right? With Alan Rickman.
Is Nicholson in that?
Oh, I don't know. Wait, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Hold on, I need to Google this real quick.
I haven't seen it. I might be confusing it, but I feel like there's something that happens with the dog that...
I'm right.
Oh,
it's
Alan
the one
Rickman?
that I'm thinking of.
Okay.
Yeah, Alan Rickman, Sigourney Weaver. Yeah, great, funny movie. I don't know if Nicholson's in it. I don't think so. He's not popping up on anything.
Okay. I know he did a space movie in the late 90s that I'm probably getting it mixed up with. Girl Interrupted?
Yeah, great movie.
Great film. I did an
great
episode
portrayal of women, mental health. You said you've done an episode on it?
Yeah, I did an episode on it with Helena like a year ago. No, maybe 2 years ago now.
Cool.
Yeah, that was a fun episode. She came in with a lot of great symbolism.
How do you feel about it, besides Angelina's performance?
I really enjoy it. Again, I wanted to put it on my top 5. It's close, but in terms of favorites, yeah, it should be on my top 5. I've seen it several times. It is such a great film. I mean, as I said, ensemble cast. You have Brittany Murphy, you have Clea Duvall, who's also in the film you mentioned to me, But I'm a Cheerleader. And who else is in it? Elizabeth Moss. Jared Leto's in it briefly.
Yeah,
Whoopi Goldberg.
Like, taking the people out of it, though. How do you feel about the movie itself, though?
I love it. I thought it was one of the best female-focused films ever made. I don't know why it's not as big of a film as it should be, or at least regarded to today. It has a lot of mixed reviews, which I don't understand. It's truly very, very good, and as you said, portraying mental health, and, there's not too many films with a great ensemble of women portrayed brilliantly, and the mental health aspect is fascinating, especially since it's set in the 60s and the whole psych ward, and at times it's tough to watch, especially what Angelina goes through. So it's a film that I think should have been represented at the Oscars better, but I won't get into the Oscars anymore.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
The Green Mile?
Another good movie. I mean, again, I don't like Tom Hanks, but I don't know the man who played the other main character. I don't know his name, but he did a great job, and very emotional movie, very charged.
Goya in Bordeaux?
The fuck is that?
Another Max Alvarez pick.
What is it called? Goya?
Goya. Is that a Goya? A line from Tenet.
But Goya what?
Goya in Bordeaux.
In Bordeaux?
I don't know. I think it might be a foreign film. But if he has
it's not even coming up when I type anything. Oh, I see.
Does it look interesting?
Well, it's about Francisco Goya, the Spanish painter. He's a famous dude, but creepy dude. So.
Oh, okay.
I don't know exactly. It's Spanish film, but I don't recognize any of these names. But.
Oh, speaking of foreign films, when I asked earlier about who your favorite stars were, Monica Bellucci's one of your favorites of that time, right?
I mean, I like her a lot, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you wondering why I didn't see The Matrix?
She's in the second one. She's not in the first one.
Oh, okay.
And she's in the third one, but very briefly.
I didn't even know there were that many.
Oh, yeah, there's 4.
Oh, jeez.
You gotta start with that first one. I can't believe you haven't watched it. I know you're not crazy about sci-fi, but that one should be an exception.
We'll see.
Oh my gosh, okay. The second most picked film is this one, The Iron Giant.
Aww, that's a good movie.
Why does everyone have that reaction every time I say that film's title?
Because it is a good movie. It's a cute movie. Did you not grow up watching it?
I don't think so. I mean, this one came up...
That's why.
Well, yeah, that's one that
Cute.
Graham Zielinski, Daniel Carbonell-Cifuentes, and Dina Vo picked.
Yeah, and the guy who directed it is the same guy who directed The Incredibles and Ratatouille.
Oh, interesting. But it's not a Disney film, though, right?
I don't think so, no. I think it's Warner Brothers.
Interesting. Okay. So you have fond memories of it. Julian Donkey Boy?
What did you just say?
Julian Donkey Boy.
Julian Donkey Boy?
Yep.
I've never heard of that.
That's one of Bernardo Goya's picks. I figured he'd have some more low-key films that he's picked so far. And
Donkey Boy?
Yep, Julian Donkey Boy.
Interesting.
Next one, Life.
What is it called?
Life.
Just Life?
Life.
Like Life.
Life.
Never heard of it either.
Life is with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. Anthony Anderson makes his film debut in that.
I've never seen it.
I felt like it was a horror film because of the situation. You will definitely not see it as a horror film, and I don't think many other people would, but to me that is a horrifying situation to be in.
Interesting.
Magnolia?
Yeah, I mean, I fell asleep, so what can I say?
The Matrix?
Yeah, you know me. I haven't seen it. But I know you really like it, and I know everybody else does.
Yes, Craig, this is his first pick. This is his number one film. Also, wow. David A. Roberts, UK filmmaker.
I'm not against it. Like, I love Keanu. I love Keanu.
We love Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I hope you'll watch it one day. I always assumed you had seen it. Next one, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas.
I've seen that one, but I think there was another Mickey one that I liked better that was Christmas related, but I'm not sure if this is the one or if it's not.
I'm not sure.
The Mickey one I'm thinking of is Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. So that's a different.
Yes, I think I remember that one too.
Yeah, the Once Upon a Christmas, I don't think I grew up on that one as much as I did the other one.
Okay. And that's another one of Dina's picks. The Mummy.
Oh my gosh, great movie.
Great movie. Brendan Fraser, people thirst over him.
I mean, not even just him. It's just a cool movie.
The Ninth Gate.
The Ninth Gate?
I'm surprised you didn't know this one. This is Johnny Depp.
Oh, probably because it's directed by Roman Polanski.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep.
And, he's a creep.
Yep.
I mean, I love Rosemary's Baby. So,
and I love Chinatown, but...
I mean, I'm reading about it right now, and it does seem like something I would be interested in. So maybe I'll watch it one day.
Notting Hill?
Yeah, I mean, it's cute. I'm not a chick flicky person, but it's cute. I like Julia Roberts, so...
And Hugh Grant.
You like that one a lot, right?
Yes, it's one of my favorite rom-coms. I was watching it yesterday. This is another Craig pick. He said kind of what I basically feel. He said, The Matrix is my favorite film of 1999, but Notting Hill has my heart. That's how I feel with 10 Things and The Matrix. But I love Notting Hill. That's in my top 10 of 1999. Great story, great rom-com.
That's the one she works in the bookstore, right?
Well, Julia Roberts is the celebrity. Hugh Grant works in the bookstore, the travel bookstore.
Yes. Yeah. I had the roles first. Yeah, that's right.
It's a good one. Very good one. October Sky.
I've never seen it. I know everybody and their mother loves that movie. Like, everyone in my master's program, that was, like, their favorite movie. Like,
That's
everybody
shocking.
loves it.
You didn't watch it in school as a kid? Or maybe like middle school?
I literally had never heard of it until last year when everybody would talk about it. And I'm pretty sure what's kind of weird though is I'm pretty sure some of it was actually filmed in Virginia.
Oh, interesting.
Why would I have watched it in school?
That's how I watched it. They played it for middle school. I think I was in 6th grade. I can't remember. And for years, I had always wondered, what was that film? I've never caught what that film was titled. And then years later, going through some Jake Gyllenhaal films, I found it and I was like, this is the film. It's good. It's a nice movie.
It's interesting because I'm reading about it and it's not like a historical movie or anything.
No. I think it might be a period piece, though. Maybe.
So I wonder why you would have watched it. Well, yeah, everybody loves it, so I just haven't seen it.
That's pretty surprising that so many people love this movie so much. It's kind of a low-key film now, but the reason why I believe we watched it is because there's a science experiment that the main character is trying to accomplish. I do want to add that Cole also picked October Sky as one of his 3 picks. Next one, we talked a little bit about Office Space.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but a lot of people like it a lot.
The Sixth Sense.
Cool movie. Gotta say, I did know all of the plot twists. It was pretty simple, pretty easy to get, but still cool movie regardless. Have you seen The Sixth Sense?
Nope.
Why?
It's a horror film.
Oh my gosh, Elizabeth. It's not scary.
Is it not a horror film?
It is not scary.
Oh my god. Well, people told me Get Out wasn't scary, and look what happened. I was crying watching it, so.
You were crying?
I thought you knew this.
I did not know this. You
Well,
thought Get Out was scary?
Of course.
Oh my goodness. I'm starting to think I'm a psychopath or something. I'm like,
No.
I'm starting to think I'm crazy. Like, nothing freaks me out.
Well, there was that one film that freaked you out. You showed me a
Which one?
trailer for it once. I think it's from the 2000s.
Well, there's a lot of movies from the 2000s.
Sure. It's been a while since we talked about it, but I know there was one that really got under your skin. Let's see. Next one. Tarzan.
Oh, great. Great one.
I'm sure I watched it in childhood, but I don't really remember. Titus.
You don't remember Tarzan? Tarzan's great.
Well,
Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, it might actually Tarzan should probably be in place of Stuart Little.
wait, whoa. Replace Stuart Little?
Yeah, I feel like it should.
Wow, you're that
The
passionate.
soundtrack? Oh my gosh, Phil Collins, he cooked. He did so well on that fucking soundtrack. And my mom used to sing me one of the songs to sleep.
That song actually, I believe, sorry, there's another Oscars thing. Best music / original song was You'll Be in My Heart by Phil Collins from Tarzan.
Yeah. That's the one my mom used to sing.
Oh, it's definitely a childhood favorite, I'm sure, for many, especially of our generation. Titus.
Titus? I don't know that one.
Anthony Hopkins led. I don't know if it was Shakespeare, but looks to be a violent film. Topsy Turvy.
Never heard of it.
Another Max Alvarez pick. It was nominated for a few Oscars, but I have not seen it either. Next one, the one that tied for second place with the Iron Giant, Toy Story 2.
Oh. Yeah, Toy Story is cool.
Dina, Josie Cruz, and Max McBride picked that one. The Virgin Suicides.
Yeah, obviously great. It's in my top, so, you know.
The Winslow Boy.
The Winslow Boys? I've never heard of that either.
Another Max Alvarez film. I don't know it either.
Can I ask, who is Max Alvarez?
He's a film historian based in New York City. I interviewed him for my first wide-released episode.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I remember.
He gave in 6 films, so I think he gave in the most.
He's a historian. He's going to have all the niche,
Yeah.
The niche movies.
And The Wood. I don't know that one either. What would you say are hidden gems from 1999?
I mean, I don't think I'm the right person because I feel like most of the movies I know are the more mainstream ones from that year. What would you say?
I mean, I feel like you could put But I'm a Cheerleader in there. You enjoyed that one.
Yeah, I think it's risen in popularity the last few years.
Oh.
I feel like. Drop Dead Gorgeous.
Oh yeah, that's one of your favorites of the year.
Yeah, Drop Dead Gorgeous is great. I only actually watched it for the first time last year, and I was so shocked I had never heard of it before. It's great. It's funny. Again, it's eclectic. It's a different type of movie. It's like a fake documentary about beauty girls in a beauty pageant in the middle of butt-fuck nowhere Midwest. Kirsten Dunst is in it. Kirstie Allen's in it. It's really funny. I like it a lot, actually, and I'm so shocked that I had never seen it prior. I'd say that's a hidden gem.
Yeah, it must be. I hadn't heard of it before you mentioned it. You also had Never Been Kissed as one of your films that you had seen, but I hadn't.
Yeah, what'd you think? Do you like it?
I mean, you described it as sweet, and I'm curious why you said it was a sweet movie.
Because it was sweet. Like, how is it not sweet?
I mean, there's some things that are a little odd about it.
I mean, I didn't say it was like a, profound movie or anything. It's not nowhere near my top 5 or anything for that year. But it's a sweet movie. I thought it was cute, like most rom-coms.
Yeah.
But I'm sensing that you really didn't like it.
I felt like it flipped and flopped. Like, there were some sweet moments, and then there was like, that's kind of strange. I didn't really like Drew Barrymore's character's love interest.
What? I used to have a big crush on him.
Wait, really? Wait, no, I understand why you would. He's not a bad-looking guy, but he just completely disrespected her time. He just comes in after 5 minutes, and he's like, sorry, I'm late. Of course. Classic guy move.
Well, also, it's a weird dynamic because he thinks that she's a student and all that.
And when she revealed who she really was to everyone at prom, he was so upset, and he was like, I just can't look at you the same way. What do you mean the same way? You saw her as an underage student before.
Yeah, like that's a weird part for sure.
Yes. But there was some good moments, but not in my top rom-coms.
Yeah, no, I agree. It wouldn't be in my top either.
As for hidden gems of the year, I'd say Holy Smoke, Kate Winslet. It's a very, I don't even know how to describe it. It's very different and has mixed reviews, but I think people would favor it a little bit more now. It is a little bit odd at times.
I think that's actually on my watch list on Letterboxd.
Oh, you gotta find it. Two Hands with Heath Ledger, his other 1999 film, Australian indie film. I believe Rose Byrne is in the film with him.
Yeah, that's when they did that iconic photo shoot that everybody likes of them.
Yes, that's the scene that tends to go around with the camera. That was a nice moment. I'll also say Broke Down Palace with Claire Danes, another great actress from the 90s that I love. That one was interesting. That was a traveler's nightmare, actually. But it's a good film. Oh, and I mentioned before Dick with Kirsten Dunst and Michelle Williams. I feel like people would appreciate it more now. It is funny, but it's been a while since I watched it.
I'll try to remember to watch. I mean, all these I'm looking at them. You all have to rent them. They're not on streaming.
Yeah.
But it looks funny.
It's normally going around somewhere on some streaming platform, so I'm sure it'll be easy to find within the next few months. And there's also, just briefly mentioning some other good films, Beau Travail, Claire Denis, and we both have seen The Limey, which stars Peter Fonda. That was a good one.
He's in it?
Yes, he's in it.
Who does he play?
He plays that record guy he has like a record company and a record label, I guess.
I literally only remember the two main dudes, Luis Guzman, who I love, he's so funny, and then the other old guy.
Terrence Stamp?
Yeah, him.
Huh. Well, I mean, Peter has a supporting role in that. I wish he was in it more. I wish it was a more commanding role of his, a stronger performance, but the writing wasn't there for him. I was hoping it would be another Oscar-level worthy performance, but it just wasn't. So I was a little disappointed. I had my hopes up, but still a good film, non-linear. Thank you so much for joining me today, Taylor. I love having you on. You're not only a lot of fun to record episodes with, but you're my favorite person to discuss films with. So I'm thrilled you finally are now on the wide release. It just feels right now that you're on. It's always felt strange that you haven't been, so I'm thrilled that you were part of this very special episode. So thank you very, very much.
Well, thank you. Of course, I'll always talk movies.
Yes, as you are what is your title again? A lover of movies.
Yes, lover of movies.
Yes, that's one of the greatest titles any guest has had. Is there a film recommendation, a line from a film, really anything you'd like to conclude our episode with today?
Oh, geez, I was not prepared for something like this.
Oh, well, that shows you haven't listened to my podcast.
I don't listen to any podcast. I'm not an auditory person.
Me neither, to be honest, but, you know.
Trying to think. I'm boring. I don't have anything.
Okay. I guess I'll just reiterate Holy Smoke, Two Hands, and Broke Down Palace are pretty good.
Ooh, another good 1999 movie.
Ooh.
Midsummer Night's Dream. I'm actually really mad that I just remembered that, because that might actually be in my top 5.
Beating out Toy Story 2 and Stuart Little?
You mean Tarzan?
Tarzan, yes.
Well, Midsummer's Night's Dream would probably replace Cruel Intentions.
Oh, yeah, we haven't talked too much about Cruel Intentions or Election. And I have some interesting thoughts on, hot takes on Election, I guess.
Election, I thought was weird.
Yeah.
And it's not, I know a lot of people like it, but I don't know. I wasn't impressed. And then Cruel Intentions, I think the ending was kind of stupid, but I liked how it pushed a lot of boundaries and was different. And I feel like, I don't know, again, along the lines of eclectic, it was just a different kind of movie.
Mm-hmm. I thought the first half of the film wasn't so good and the second half was much better.
Really? I'm the opposite.
Oh, we have talked about this before, I think.
Oh, okay.
But not on this podcast. But it is hard to talk about a year in film. So many great films. I mean, we've hardly talked about The Matrix, but you're going to have to watch it. I hope you will.
I know. I will one day.
Okay. One day. Thank you to all the Film Things guest community who helped take part in this episode. That's very exciting. This is the first of the polls I've ever done, and I very much appreciate them joining in. And thank you again for joining me today, Taylor. And
of course.
I hope we'll do this again soon. And thank you all for listening. And Taylor, you met me at a very strange time in my life.
Hello?
I'm still here. I thought you were going to react to that.
Oh, I mean, I was just waiting for the rest of that sentence. I was like, what does that mean?
You don't know where that's from?
You met me at a strange time in my life.
That's the end line of one of our 1999 films that we discussed.
Which one?
Fight Club.
Oh.
I almost ended it. Wait, hold on. Let me just do that again, okay? I'll try this again. I think you'll react to this more. And Taylor, Malkovich.
Slay. Sayonara.
Bye, everyone. Special thanks to Taylor Donaldson, Dr. Gillian Smith, Cole Echeverria, Sammy L. Kamel, Caitlin Fitzpatrick, Christina Santiago, Elena Amador, Graham Zielinski, Josie Cruz, Craig Ian Pedroza, Catherine Jakeway, Freddie Burgos, Bernardo Goya, David A. Roberts, Holly Kehoe, Manny Plaza Fernandez, Daniel Carbonell Cifuentes, Max Alvarez, Max McBride, Dina Vo, Joshua Smith, Lena Smith, and Shane Kidd Walker. This episode was recorded on September 5th, 2024.